around the room if that's okay, and people can indicate by raising their hand if they've got a question. So, Vinny.
Jurgen, given the chances you created tonight, what are your thoughts on a performance that probably deserved a lot more than you got?
I'm not sure if he deserved a lot more than we got. It's just that we played a really good football game, but at the end they scored 3 and we didn't score. So then that's easy to accept. But football, you have different things. As a manager, what you have to judge, and for me, of course, it's very important how we played. And I'm completely happy. I told the boys I'm proud of how we played. I think it was the best away game in the Champions League so far, and not only this year, last year included. Against a side like this, playing this kind of football, I was completely happy. We played between the lines. We played through. We were in the box. We had really good chances. We caused them a lot of problems, so that's good. And Champions League now is like this. If you lose away, it's not a massive problem. Can happen. As long as you score a goal. That's the problem tonight. We didn't score that goal, and so that makes our life now not easier, to be honest. But from my point of view, my boys gained a lot of respect again because for the way they played. I'm so happy how they developed, and I had so much fun really in that game. But at the end, we lost it. That's now not really funny, but I'm long enough in the business that I had to learn to accept things like this, and I do that obviously. But that's it.
What then do you say to your players in there as regards whether there's still life in this tie, but also to pick them up ahead of Newcastle at the weekend?
Yeah. Oh, I said them that I'm really proud of them, that I really like the game, that it's wonderful, but we don't have to think about the next game against Barcelona now. We play now Newcastle. That's all our focus on. So go in the hotel, have a proper sleep, get up in the morning, and fly home, and then prepare for Newcastle. That's how it is. But whatever happens, these boys, I couldn't be more proud of them because we know the result, and people who didn't see the game will say strange things about it. It's all good. We accept that easily. It's just how they always strike back in these kind of games, difficult, how brave they are in these moments. I just like it. So I just like it. And at the end, of course, it's still a 3-0. Whatever I think about the game, it's still 3-0, and it will not change. So, but it's okay. Let's fly home and play Newcastle, and then we play another time against Barca.
Sí, l'editorial de Catalunya Ràdio. Hola, bona nit. Era la primera vegada que s'enfrontava Messi. Voldria saber quines han estat les seves sensacions i si li ha semblat imparable.
Yeah, in his moments he's unstoppable. Obviously, we couldn't defend the free kick. What a strike! And he's a world-class player. He's outstanding. The second goal was probably not the nicest. The 2-0 was not the nicest goals in the career of Lionel Messi, but it shows his skills that he's even there, ball crossbar, and then he's there in that moment. But apart from that, I was happy how we defended the whole Barca team and Lionel involved. I'm a big admirer of him, probably everybody, but my boys tonight didn't show too much respect. They were really there. They tried with completely legal things. We didn't treat him harshly or whatever to try to get him out of the game. We played just football, and I liked that, yes. I knew before that Lionel is a world-class player, and now I saw it again. I'm not too surprised, to be honest.
Okay, we've got the next couple there, and then we'll go to Rory, and then over there.
Hola, bona nit. Marta Ramon, de RAC1. Thank you. Què has pensat amb el plantejament del Barça aquesta nit? T'esperaves un Barça diferent? T'ha sorprès l'estil pel que ha optat avui Valverde a l'hora d'encarar el partit?
Were you surprised? You see Barca much more often. I saw them quite a lot now. That's what I didn't think too much about Barcelona style, to be honest. We tried to play our game, and that's what we did in a lot of moments. I think if you are, were you surprised how good we are? I liked it, Joe, and it's difficult to play against us, but still, we lost still 3-0, so I would say Mr. Valverde did everything right, and I did everything wrong. That's in football like this, but we both will still carry on probably. And I was not surprised about Barca, what they did. So the lineup was okay. Arthur maybe for Vidal. Fullback maybe different, but that's pretty much all. Apart from that, but Dembele maybe. But that's the 3 positions. Yeah, you have to make these choices. That's a super life, to be honest. So that's a good thing about these things. You cannot make a mistake because whatever you decide, it's good. No, I was not surprised.
Rory.
Jurgen, Rory Smith from the New York Times. You mentioned you were pleased with how your players played. What in particular made you happy about what they did? What had you asked them to do, and what did they do well? And just from what you just said then, what did you do wrong, if you did anything wrong?
Do you really think that people in America want to read that specific football things? Are you the educator there, or you bring the football knowledge to America like that? Yeah, that's all good. All good. So football is very important. I think everybody in football is impressed by Barcelona, the quality of the players, the stadium, the competition, all that stuff. The challenge in football is not to show that respect. So you have to be ready, really, to look sometimes ridiculous, really, that you miss, that you got a nutmeg, whatever, but you have to be there. You have to make this last step. And then somebody's there and can collect the ball, and we can start playing football. So how we defended it, how brave we were in these situations, how that I like that. How when we got the ball, we were not always brilliant, but we were pretty much always really good. So we played, we controlled the game in moments, we let them run, they had to defend, we played between it. It's just, we created. Maybe not constantly chances, that's not possible, they're too strong for that, but moments with the chance to make a proper chance of it. So that's good, and that's what you have to do. You have to create by yourself, and that's what we did. And yeah, nobody was really interested in it. Probably only a few football nerds will think about it because it's about the result, and we lost 3-0. But I can work really good with this game. That will be in my. I will use that for whatever to show the boys what's possible. Yeah, you saw the game, so you saw obviously the good things as well. So it was a brave performance. It was just good, very passionate, very lively, very, how's that? In a lot of moments creative, in a lot of moments direct. Everybody was on their toes. I liked the game really a lot. But that doesn't absolutely help. I don't know that, but still like that.
Okay, last couple, gentlemen here, then Paul, and then Dom to finish. Okay.
Hi, Jurgen. Richard Martin from Reuters agency. I wanted to ask about Luis Suarez. Obviously, there seemed to be a lot of focus on Messi before the game, and you did a decent job of shackling Messi for about an hour, but Suarez was always causing problems. Was he something that you focused on as much as Messi?
You really think, I told my boys, ignore Suarez. Or what? I didn't see too many problems, which he caused, to be honest, but it's normal. With the quality, he causes problems. Whatever you do, however you plan it. We are not so silly that we think if we defend Messi, then we win the game. So the first goal was pass Phil Coutinho, and a wonderful strike, a really good striker goal, I have to say, from Luis Suarez. No, we didn't. We were not surprised by nothing. It's just the boys. It's difficult to defend. They are so good. So if that's exactly how you say, then you control in a moment one player and in the other, but then the other player has a bit more space. But it's nothing to do with being focused on one player or the other. We defend the ball. Whoever has it gets our full concentration, and that's how we try to do it tonight as well. So. No.
Okay, Paul and Dom, then we're finishing.
Jurgen, do you think you have a chance in the second leg?
Because it's football, yes, but before this game we had a bigger chance. Let me say it like this. So, and that's look, it's difficult. What can I say to? It's Barcelona, and if they can play for counterattacks, that doesn't help us a lot. That's difficult to avoid, and yeah, because it's football, we should still try. But it doesn't make it now. Didn't make our life easier, obviously. It's not a night for being really mouthy and telling, yeah, it's exactly what we wanted. Half time, so score an early goal and all that shit. That's sorry, and all these things. So it will be another really difficult game.
Okay. Dom, to finish, last question.
Yeah, again, I was just wondering how pivotal you thought that minute was when it went 3-0 and then Salah hits the post. Did you believe that could be the fine margins of the tie in that minute?
Yeah, obviously our season is for this season is for close, tight decisions. Balls in, not in, post, not post. 3-1 would be a better result. I would feel slightly different in this moment, but with 3-0, of course, it's different. So what can I say? It only showed us we can have chances, so that's how it is. These boys never give up. That's how it is. They never give up. I love that. But that's in a dressing room. I said there's no party in the moment. Nobody thinks so halfway through. So we have to use that game for a lot of things. But in a moment we just feel disappointed, frustrated, whatever you want to say, about the result. But there will be a moment when I can convince the boys again how important this game was for our development, because I really think it was the best away game we played in the Champions League, and so that's another important message as well for us, not for the world outside because they're the one results, but for us it's a very important message.
Thank you. Heads down.
Hasta luego.
Yeah.